Boom bow.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Are We Watching This? We are reviewing Love Island Allstars Season 3, Episode 35. Now, you guys know what you need to do. You need to book the like button on entry. Also, put your one word to describe the episode in the chat and think about who you want to select as Idiot on the Island as well. Please let me know who you are. Say hello. Say your one word. Who do we have in the chat today?
Right.
Can I also say we are early? We are early. We are early.
Yep. Celebrate the small wins. Big up Sundeep in the chat. Kim Bailey in the chat. Leah is in the chat. Realist XOXO is here. Lil Rock is here. Lady Lyrics is here. Just Be Real 5797 is here. Safs is here. Who else we got? We got Curly Ann, one of our moderators and members. Erin J is in the building. The Scott Defense League is working hard today, boy. Who else we got? We got Nicole Waters in the building. Young nephew, our very own young bull, Plantain Pappy in the building. Ava J's in the building. Lil Rock's in the building. Trust in He Who Knows is here. Who else we got? Nicole Waters. I said that already.
Yep.
Being Caroline is here. The Totif. These all sound like new names. We like new names.
Yeah, I thought so.
Who else we got? Cousin Dwayne is here, of course.
Hey,
Valencia is in the building.
Hey.
The family's pulled up. The family has pulled up
I
once
feel
again.
like a new member has just come in.
Really?
A new member.
Wow. Big up. Realist XOXO. Now,
thank you.
I did say yesterday that I was going to have like a new jingle lined up for today. I have failed. I'm still working on it.
What the jingle's going to be.
Okay. So I will say by Friday's episode, I will have a jingle ready for all of our new members. So
I'm dropping the link on the chat. But welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Right, we are squarely on the road to 20 of you guys, so we're almost there. So maybe by the end of this live we could get to 50 members. I also have set up the Discord. I don't know, it doesn't seem
I
to
told
be
you to do the WhatsApp, man.
Yeah,
keep it simple. But
no, because then we can do watch alongs in the Discord.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We can't do a watch along on WhatsApp.
All right.
Yes, I'm trying.
All right, cool. Let me see what one words are. What one words have we got? Nobody is sticking to a one word. First thing I saw is Belle is the idiot. That was the first time in a week Belle has been on form. Belle was on form for a moment. Like she held it together. What was annoying, like, especially between her back and forth between Scott, is like any one of them could be right. Yes, yeah. It was very, but I mean, she tried. I feel like this was a good performance. She didn't go nuts. She held it down when she was about to start screaming. Yeah. Wasn't bad. I wouldn't throw her as an idiot properly, but she was an idiot as well. Yeah. So we've got Whitney as a possible idiot. I mean, Whitney. One word. This is a brilliant one word. Jegrees. Jegrees.
Oh, that's a take. No debate. That's heavyweight. Chat went crazy, wide awake. Say it with chest, for Evan's sake.
That is a brilliant word. Yeah. Waving Cat Design says, what? No jingle. Get Nana to sing instead. Go on, Nana. Sing them a welcome to the family new member jingle. I'm gonna have to use the old one that I have because I can't think of anything. What I used to sing was "Welcome to the family, welcome to the family." But I'll try and think of one for our channel. I mean, that must have taken you a while to think of that. Shut up. Oh dear. What else we got? Bombastic side-eye. Yes, indeed. Sammy is the idiot. Really? Sammy, she could be on there too. Really? Yeah. I don't know. She could be on there too. Guys, is there something wrong with me? Because I felt a little bit of sympathy for Sammy today. What, when she was going over the pie again? Yeah. Oh, come on, man. You know what it is? It's Jessie for me, actually. What?
I'm throwing Jessie in as the idiot.
Oh, I thought you were saying you had sympathy for her.
No. Jessie, when
Yeah.
she was trying to squeeze out the tears.
It's the one where they go.
Basically, she was pulling out eyelashes
Yeah.
to make her eye water. I know those ones.
Sundeep, are you sure?
What did Sundeep say?
Sundeep said, "Where's my shout out? I'm new, just joined today." I mean, if you had, your name would be coming up like greenish.
Sundeep
I think-
Mundi?
Yeah, I think he's lying.
Or she? We don't know.
Sorry, I don't know, but I'm assuming.
You were far from, unless you sign up to the membership.
Yes. I mean, obviously, Sundeep, we're always glad to have you here.
I know
Like,
it
you're
is a
regular.
picture of a boy. Is it?
Well, Sundeep, all the Sundeeps I've ever met in my life have always been guys.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know. It might be for both sexes, but all the ones that I've met have always been guys.
I don't know.
Reese says Scott is the idiot of the island. Oh, Sundeep's told me to go to the bin. Very nice. Very nice. What else we got? Whitney loves to get involved in everything. Bong says, and Sammy getting grilled at the end. Idiot. That was beautiful, though. That was beautiful.
Tomorrow, say what you were saying about the 10 o'clock thing.
This, all the last, how many weeks have we been doing this?
Yeah, like 4 weeks.
We've been doing this for 4 weeks, yeah, and they've been subjecting us to episodes going on to 20 past 10, and that extra 20 minutes, yeah, that means a lot. That extra 20 minutes, yeah, and you filled it with nothing for most episodes. And today, when you could have stretched to that 20 minutes, because you could have at least just shown us that one question,
Just her answer.
just her answer, and then you want to finish at 5 minutes past 10. These
Just
people are taking the
unnecessary.
piss.
Like, just give us one answer, because if everybody is going to get a question, it would have been all right for us to just have that as a just to tantalize us. Oh, it was a good one, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good
like
one.
her face was brilliant.
It has to be of that caliber of questions, because this is what I was a little bit. Actually, we'll get to it. Come on.
All right.
Let's go in.
So today's episode, we start with Jessie and Tommy. They are now in the bedroom with all of the rest of the Islanders. Jessie says she's very happy to be in the bedroom with everybody. Oh, and Tommy as well. She remembers Tommy. Harrison also is running around making breakfast for Belle, making a big deal out of one dead bacon sandwich. Yeah.
I was like, what did you do? You fried the bacon and you toasted toast. If that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I saw Yemen frying the bacon.
I wouldn't be surprised. Come on. Yeah, I was like, this isn't even that great. And when the way she was like, oh, this is a lovely spread, it was a sandwich on a plate.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even see them butter the bread, to be honest with you. So yeah.
But she seemed on it.
She seemed on it and enamored by the very small gesture. And so they're having a conversation, talking about banter. Basically, she's saying that, you know, they both give banter back and forth. And this is their first date. I think Harrison tried to go in for a kiss as well.
I feel like he did. Did anybody notice that? Because
Yeah.
it felt like he was leaning and she kind of leant back.
Yeah.
And he just
Then he
sat
got
there
he
like
got a cuddle, mate.
Yeah.
He got a cuddle, and it was like, oh, that's tough. That's very tough.
She just don't want to lips him.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. No. But anyway, she's like, look, I'm not good with words, you don't say. But she reckons that she likes where things are going. And it's like,
do we believe her?
We don't believe you. We don't care. You're riding this thing out to the end. Fair enough. But let's not pretend that you and Harrison are going to talk to each other ever again in life unless you see each other at some screening for some movie or something like
Basically, they ain't going anywhere. Like, what have you got? 5 more days? Something?
that. Yeah.
Come on now.
Nonsense.
Let's be serious.
Next up, we got Whit, Leanne, and Lucinda. Lucinda is gassed up on. I was saying this today, yeah. Lucinda, right? I am upset because I've bought what she's selling.
Yeah.
I have fully bought what she's selling, and I'm in the belief that this woman is in love, and that she loves Sean, and that they're going to live happily ever after. And I believe that, knowing full well that this is not true.
That's a lie.
I know it's a lie.
She's really good at this.
It's crazy.
And her enthusiasm, and then Leanne's enthusiasm. I don't know. I too have bought in. Does she really like Sean? Could that actually be real? Could she, as she says, me and Sean are so similar? Is this real?
Maybe she's gonna come out and ditch the billionaire dude and be like, "Sorry, love, I've found real love." I don't know. But either way, what we do know is that Leanne thinks it's inspirational.
Leanne was squealing. Only see, this is the thing. How Whit was there when she was looking at both of them like, really, guys, are we doing this? That's how I would be looking at them like.
Yeah.
You know that you have been with this dude for a week and a half as your guy, like, and you have now become his girlfriend, and you're saying I love you. I would be sitting there looking at her like, okay, yeah. I'll be doing this. Like Leanne was squealing her head off.
Lucinda is good at it. That's the thing. She's good at it. Like I know she's lying. You know she's lying, but I'm watching it like yeah, you're good at this.
Does Leanne know she's lying?
I don't.
Because sometimes I'm wondering about Leanne, guys. I'm wondering. Is she all there?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to say not nice things, but sometimes it's giving a little bit slow. It's giving a little bit.
Cat Rock said,
what did she say?
Leanne, come and get your clown mask.
I didn't want to be the one to say
I
it.
keep on wondering because sometimes I'm like, no, she's clued up. She's there. And then she does something. I'm like, is Leanne all there, or is she pretending to be not too smart? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you know what? Lil Rock, Lucinda is a true ginner. Not a gin.
Oh, that's a take. No debate. That's heavyweight. Chat went crazy, wide awake. Say it with chest, for Evan's sake.
I'm gonna have to start making a bank of these words. You know, you gotta bring up some words, man.
Yeah.
Gino, mate, ain't heard that in a while, in a minute. Next up, I think we got a clip of this. So we've got Sean and Tommy having a combo. And it starts off with Sean bitching about Scott, who was basically bitching about him and Lucinda, and obviously about the speed of their romance and them getting together. And then it turns to Tommy, and Tommy kind of talks about his situation with Jessie.
Yeah, no, to be honest, it's going well. It still feels like a bit of a slow burner, which is why it's a little bit confusing. When I really like someone, you feel that spark straight away, similar to what you had with Lucinda in the early days. I'm just like a bit confused why I don't feel like that proper spark yet. Do you know what I mean? I reckon she probably feels the same. Like maybe it's not.
Maybe just have that chat with her and just be like, just check in how you're feeling.
Like she's a great girl. She's beautiful. We do have laughs and stuff. I feel like that initial spark, just hasn't come yet.
What's been going on in Tommy's?
Here's the thing. No. Tommy also doesn't like her.
He doesn't.
Tommy also doesn't like her.
He's got to be honest about it. You know what? Sean telling him you should have the chat with her. He should have done, innit? And then they would have. Well, no, Jessie is still maintaining that I do have a spark with you, but Tommy ain't feeling the girl, but he likes doing that little Millhouse sad look. I cannot not see Millhouse anymore now. It's just, he literally is him.
But also, even like the beginning of that conversation, like Scott sitting in front of Tommy, talking about how much him and Sean, talking about how much him and Lucinda are loved up. And I'm like, can we give Tommy a day off?
No.
Can we give him a day off?
His best friend.
Like, is there not one day Tommy has to have his face rubbed in it at how this man stole Lucinda from him?
I know.
Like it's
not nice, but also they are best friends, so they got to keep on talking. They ain't got Jack there anymore as the proxy. It's just the two of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Fair enough. And so then Scott gets a text informing the Villas that they need to get into their couples and they need to think of questions that they are going to ask each other. So the first question is a question about their couple. Yeah. And then the second question is a question about another couple.
Right.
So they all go off and they all have their little combos about what questions they are going to ask.
Yes. I liked this little section because obviously we know what the questions are. We saw them in the stories, but the way that they were all thinking was interesting and where they were landing as well, other than Scott and Leanne. But that Scott and Leanne was the question for the majority of the couples as well. I was like, that I don't know if they were purely an easy option because Scott is so in everybody else's business. So it's like we can do that. But also them all asking the same thing and disguising it as we're doing this for Leanne. It was just a bit jarring. It's like it could have been messier if they asked more questions about each other than just focusing on those two. That was a missed opportunity, I would say, for the show.
I agree. So anyway, they're having that convo. Millie also gets a text. Obviously, Boots have got to get their money's worth. So then when we're then subjected to a nice little Boots promo.
Didn't all the girls just look like how they always look all the time? I was literally like, I thought they were going to come back out high glam, where you could tell, they've had a makeup artist in. They looked exactly the same as they always
was
do.
head of marketing at Boots, I've sat and watched that episode, and then I'm firing off an email. Because I'm like, this is not what we thought it was gonna look like.
It was like a wasted opportunity. What was the point?
So they're getting ready for the evening. The boys are milling around. Tommy and Yeaman and a few others are talking about they're wondering what questions. It's going to be good for them to hear the public's opinion. You don't know it's not going to be good for you. You don't know it's not going to go the way you want. But I guess you got to say these things. So they're all sitting down and they're having their meal. It looks like a veritable feast. And that, as they're kind of gearing up and having polite conversation, Belle asks if anyone was worried about any of the questions asked. Yeaman asks if anyone's worried if the public's going to change your opinion. And I don't know who this Belle was at the beginning of this segment, where she's trying. It's actually scary when she's trying to be overly nice.
I know.
Like you're there saying things like, we're all friends in here. Who? What?
It was annoying. Belle annoyed me. I felt like she was talking too much, and so did Whitney.
Yeah.
You don't have to comment on every passing thing that takes place. Like, it doesn't need to throw to you. It was just a little bit jarring. But Belle trying to be like, I'm calm now. The hurricane's over. The storm has passed. Sunny days. It's like, please just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Because we know that you're still in there, and we saw her.
Yeah, exactly. Erin J said Belle was trying to rewrite history.
Definitely.
It's too far gone, love.
Nah.
It's too far gone.
You can't bring it back. You're not Lucinda.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, what Lucinda did in this villa will be studied. There are 18-year-olds right now watching this, studying it for when they make their debut when they're like 23 or something. I'm telling you. But there's only ever one. Nobody can come and try and do a Lucinda on us because only she can do it. Yeah. And you have to be so, it's almost psychopathic. You truly can't care what anybody is saying to you. Most people have a level of care. Yeah. Lucinda, I feel, is one of those. She does not care. So if she's hated, okay, cool. If I'm liked, okay, cool. She's one of those. All right. So the first question that was asked, do you want to put it up? Yeah. It's from Kieran and Sammy, and they asked the public if they have been tested as a couple, and the public replied to this and said yes. Was it 59%? Yes. And no, 41%. That was a little bit dry as very a dry question to ask as well. But I don't have an alternative that they should have asked. But I just thought that was a little bit dry. A lot of them were actually quite dry questions. Like the first lot of they were these quite two can go. Yeah, I was seeing people are making fun. You can see it a little bit there. Can you see he's balding at the back? Oh wow, yeah. For a 23-year-old, that's kind of crazy. It's peak. It is peak. I mean, he could go and get that sorted out. Does anybody else think that when Sammy has this hairstyle, like you can't really see it from this view, but when she's looking straight onto the camera, she looks a bit like Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. Like her head is a little bit kind of football-like. Like an American football. You think your head is that shape? Yeah. Like not like as pronounced, but just very subtle, very subtle. Like maybe I'm the only one that sees it. Maybe I'm the only one that sees it. But like whenever she's got that hairstyle and she's looking dead in the camera, all I can think of is Stewie Griffin.
Yeah, but these two can go.
Yeah.
Like dry. Who
Yeah.
cares? Please exit.
Next is Yeaman and Wit, and their question was, do you think our relationship will work long distance? And the public said yes. 61% of them said yes, 39% no. And I'm inclined to agree. There's something about them that and I'm not a long distance person. I actually laugh at the idea of long distance relationships, but for some reason I feel like these two could do it.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm intrigued to see if they last. Like, but that is a good mark. 61.
Yeah.
That is not bad. As tallies go. People are saying, I saw Hey Arnold.
Oh yes, I can see that as well. Sundeep said Sammy equals Stewie Griffin, average Tesco worker chav. Wow.
Fuck's sake.
Wow.
Sundeep.
Wow.
People say Sammy is stunning in life. I don't know. She may not, because to me she does look very like normal girl, but that's what people say in life, that Sammy is actually stunning. So I don't know. I haven't seen any good looking people in my local Tesco.
Next up is Tommy and Jesse. They asked, are they well suited? Are Tommy and Jesse
a fuckery percentage? That percentage is wild.
Yeah, like look at Tommy's face. Tommy, he's laughing because he knows, he knew this from the jump, and Jesse knows as well, but she's got to still play the part.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fake.
You
surprise.
would want it to be a 40-60 if it's going to go against you, but a 23-73 is 27-73 is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Whit piped up at this one. What did she say? Something about Tommy being an easy option or something like that, or
no, went that the later on one.
Maybe
I think she went easy on him for this round.
Yeah.
But basically, that is what everybody is thinking. You picked it, and we know.
And it's what happened. We know that's what happened.
She told him.
Yeah.
You actually said it to his face.
The cheek of you to be crying, like, oh, mate. Who else? Who's next?
Next person.
Is Sean and Lucinda. They asked,
stupidness.
Do you think we will get married? 25% said yes. 75% said no. Sean said, well, that's almost halfway there.
I was literally like, oh God. But then it was Yeaman saying, but then think about it, it's 1 in 4.
I was like, Yeaman, stop caping.
Please just shut your mouth.
Stop caping, bro. Like, just let it go.
Look, are they going to get married? We need to be asking, are we going to last until the summer? This is
it. But again, Belle, who asked you to open your mouth talking about that they're great together? When did you come to that conclusion?
But the other day she was raging against them, saying that it was out of order and she was a snake.
Like, I don't know why Belle was talking. I don't know why she was talking.
Belle is back. She's back. I forgot about that. Back as the idiot. She is.
Yeah. And so it was Belle and Harrison next. Has the young bull finally been tamed? Of course not. Like, what a stupid question. Like, Belle, what do you think that you have done for and to this young man in the 2 or 3 days that you guys have been together to make you think that he is, if any woman walked in?
It's just unfortunate that no bombshells even came in.
Yeah.
Because he would have been off, and you don't even want to lips the guy anyway. It was just silly. These two also. Actually, Maya, take 2 couples with you. just take 4 people out immediately, please.
Yeaman does say that this is the happiest that Belle has been, and he's not entirely wrong. But all it is that we've seen Belle rage for so long.
Yeah,
is that she could have been with anybody. And as long as they weren't pissing her off, she's gonna look really happy.
Yeah, basically, it's not particularly because it's Harrison.
No,
and also Harrison is being attentive because there's nobody else for him to go and chase after.
Yeah.
So what else is he gonna do? Really?
What we got here? Jennifer says Belle is dumb. Steady on. Her dad is in showbiz, and she didn't even take his advice to stop Hurricane Belle. This is the real her. She can't hide it. Yeah, I mean,
she can't.
She really can't. Like the anger is literally palpable and just kind of bubbling on the surface, and it's there. Like this is the thing with Belle. Like if you're in a relationship with Belle, You can wake up and be like, morning, babe, morning, babe. You can go to the kitchen, get a coffee, come back, and then something switched.
And she's vexed.
And you're like, what the hell happened? Like, no, nobody wants to live with that. Nobody wants to live with that.
Bo says, without Belle raging, would we have a show? I mean, these are questions.
Look, here's the thing. Is these things like exist as a duality. Like, we hate it, but we understand.
We needed to be entertained as well. That's the same as Scott. It's like, do I want Scott for Leanne? No, but he's been entertaining.
Yeah.
You know,
this is the murky Love Island universe that we find ourselves in.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
What can we do?
I still feel that she could have played it a little bit better, like Lucinda. Like her raging at first. Let's give her 3 days of raging. And we all probably would have been like, okay, cool. And then she went back to normal.
Yeah.
But she kept it going for too long. She over-egged it until we all got annoyed. Yeah.
There we go. Next up.
Sandeep said something about how old Belle looks.
She does, though.
And he has a baby face as well.
Yeah.
So they just look mismatched.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't particularly work.
It is as well. It doesn't help that Belle favors Stacey Slater.
Oh,
so for those of you
not
in the UK,
God, especially there.
For those of you not in the UK, obviously we have a very long-running soap called EastEnders, which is very Cockney East End, and there is a character called Stacey Slater. So if you Google her, you will see Belle.
Yeah.
And to top it off, Stacey rages in the way that Belle rages.
Yeah. So, they actually are very similar.
Yeah.
Stacey Slater.
Stacey Slater.
Stacey.
But yeah, Belle, bye.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Zach and Millie.
Look at Millie's face.
Millie looks mugged off, mate. So, but this was Millie's question as well.
I know, but no, she
wanted to know, does Zach like Millie as much as Millie likes Zach? And she got her answer. The public voted, said yes, 44%, but 56% of the public said no.
And it's not a crazy, if it was an 80 that were like, no, then you could be like, oh no, he probably really does fancy Jessie. It's almost at a 50-50 where you could still be like, all right, maybe he needs to be a bit more expressive or I need to tone it down. It's not crazy, but I feel like she is an overthinker. And she literally looked like she could cry as well.
Millie is an overthinker and she's a bit neurotic, and I'm not sure she's actually ready to be in a relationship, because it's like after the votes come in, she's there talking about, oh no, yeah, that's fine, and you're justifying it because he's quite quiet and you're quite da-da-da-da, and then you do all of that justification and then you go, sorry, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah. It's literally like,
are you all right? Are you okay?
Erin said the public is lying to Millie. They need to tell her the truth. Zach don't want her.
Yeah.
Zach is going home.
Yeah.
And if she sees him again, she's kind of lucky. But if she sees him again, it's because he is like, there's a bit of fame in the UK, so let me ride it out. But I'm not believing it. I believe Whitney and Yeaman better more than Zach and Millie.
Yeah, easily. Like, if Millie sees Zach again, she went to America.
Yeah.
She went to America. And he was spineless and wasn't able to say, don't come.
Yeah.
And then she's going to go. And then it's going to be one of them ones when she comes back. And then she's rages like, I came to America. You only saw me twice. And he's like, I didn't tell you to come.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to go
down. And he'll
down.
say it calmly like that as well.
And that is the thing that scares me about Zach. Is he's too softly spoken. Like, it's giving psycho killer.
He does. He has that. Look at his little face.
Yeah, he absolutely has that. It reminds me of the guy from You. Yeah, like, just like he.
But he could be an American actor. He's so. Yeah. Can anybody tell me? I don't know what this guy's name is. He is the guy from Clueless, and I've watched Clueless so many times. I should know what his name is, but they call him Josh. So each time I say Zach, I want to say Josh because he looks like the actor, and the actor has been in so many things. He's just like the normal, but slightly good-looking white man.
I don't know.
If anybody knows what his name is,
this cat rock says
Paul Rudd. That's it.
He does not look like Paul
He
Rudd.
does, man. They
Anyway.
could be in a lineup.
Moving
They're
on.
the same dude.
Moving on.
Yes, Ant-Man. Thank
no,
you.
no.
I know him from Clueless.
No, not Paul Rudd. This cat rocks. That's just insane. Paul Rudd, you know.
That is that he could be his little
No,
brother.
it's nothing like him. This cat rocks is Carrington said him, Zach, and Yeaman are coming to London and renting an Airbnb to spend time with the girls. I mean, look, I have said many a thing to my wife that has never transpired. And I feel like this could also be one of those things. But, you know, we will see.
And Kellyanne said, how dare you, Nana? He is no Paul Rudd. What, you think Paul Rudd is better looking?
I would imagine so. I would get that, yeah. Like,
what? Paul Rudd is like the most normal looking, like...
And he's any different?
That's what I'm saying. They're the same dude. But I don't think Paul Rudd is better looking than him.
Yeah, like Saf said, should have gone Specsavers.
No, I actually...
Yeah.
Let me find a picture.
You don't need to find a picture of him. Who's next? Next up is Sean. Are you going to move this thing along? Next up is...
I'll be in your DMs after a week. It's too embarrassing.
Can't get the staff these days. Go to the
No,
other
I think
tab.
that was the last one.
Really? Go on. Keep going. There we go. As I said, yeah, share the tab. There we go. All right. Sorry. Nana's on work experience.
No, this is the last one. Scott.
Yeah. All right. So he says, will Scott DM Belle after a week?
I don't understand how they got here.
I don't. Do you know who I blame for this? Leanne.
Same.
I blame Leanne because, again, this is what happens when you're not an advocate for yourself. Yeah. So Scott's come up with this question: will I DM Belle after a week? And the first thing you should have said is, where do I fit in this question?
You know what? I blame Leanne not for not asking that. There's something about Scott. Those two are birds of a feather.
Who? Scott and Leanne?
Yes.
Mhm.
This is so stupid. I feel like she was a part of it. She went, yeah, let's do that. Because she still has a gripe against Belle. And she hasn't addressed it. She too was for let's actually humiliate her.
Yeah.
Like, or I'm gonna find out that actually I feel like I wouldn't even be surprised if it was Leanne that came up with it first. I wouldn't put it past her. There's something, she too is stupid. This was such a stupid question and cruel. As much as I've said, like, Belle is not my favorite, but this was just a cruel thing to do. It was unnecessary. You're supposed to be asking a question about you two's relationship. It was just stupid.
When Belle kicked off, I was like, she absolutely has the right to be pissed.
Yeah.
Because this is like, I actually felt sorry for her because it's like, as much as her being nice all the way through was really fake and off-putting, the woman was trying. And so then to come with that question, because at least in the second half, you're expecting questions to come your way.
And you could do it that way, though, because it would be about Belle. So it's like, you could still say, well, this isn't about another couple per se, but it would be justified in the second question to have thrown it that way. But for the first one, I was like, let's not be stupid. And then when you do it, don't come along with, we were being like jovial. But no, stand on business and be like, this is what we wanted to know.
We clearly read the question the wrong
No,
way.
it's like, no. So if you're going to do it, then do it with chest and be like, this is what we wanted to know. We used our questions how we wanted to use our questions.
Yeah.
But you're all there half-hearted. And then you switch on her.
Yeah.
No, Scott, I'm nominating him as well. There's a lot of nominations.
This is the thing. It's like, there's a lot of people in the chat that Belle deserved it and she deserves no grace. And it's weird, because I actually hate the way I'm on the fence with this. Like, I can go to either side because I agree with it. Like, I actually agree with it. But then I'm also like, it was, for them, it was the wrong question.
This is it.
But it's Belle, so
we're
it's
all
like
playing a game here. Everybody is doing questions for their couples. You don't need to bend the rules. Like, it's very simple. So it's unnecessary. But most definitely, did she need to have that shaming in the second question? She did.
Sarah Destiny said, I need this storyline deaded. We're done. You know what the thing is?
Thank you.
Scott brought this question. Because he knows.
Don't put it past Leanne.
He knows this is how I get mileage. This is how I get mileage. Because ain't nobody thinking about that.
Don't put it past Leanne. Even if he put it forward, Leanne said, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it to her.
Full on nonsense. But yeah, so
bare people like, yeah, no, he needed to be. Belle needed to be humbled. And hello, Sarah.
What else? Yeah, so obviously they start going back and forth. He tries to apologize, but obviously Belle's not having it at this point. And again, you know, Scott's like, when Belle raises her voice, Belle is right, and he's not wrong. But also, you triggered her. You set her off.
I mean, this is it.
You set her off.
He knew it was always going to set her off. And she tried.
Yeah.
You saw her try to do the, I'm sad that you guys have done this to me.
But I think this one's got a clip as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go in there and have a look. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would love Belle just to leave this place right now because we have had enough. We are done. We are done. Like there's nothing gonna happen with you and Harrison. There's nothing gonna happen with you and Scott. Leanne clearly hasn't even got the balls to approach you.
To be fair, she could leave.
Yeah, she could absolutely leave. She could absolutely leave. It's just like, there is nothing happening here unless Leanne somehow is gonna be like, I am coming for you. I need my apology. But yeah, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, go on.
Be in your DMs after a week is to embarrass Leanne.
Obviously, me and Leanne have been through a lot. So we phrased it in a fun way, which was, will I be in Belle's DMs in a week? We clearly took this more fun.
That's your couple's question.
Where'd that come from? Shade or what?
No, it's will we work on the outside? But we thought we'd do it in a fun way.
This was the question to ask about your couple as well.
Well, it is about the couple.
Referencing Belle's side comment. It doesn't make sense.
It was meant to be in a fun way. It's clearly not been taken that way. I don't think it's that deep, I'll be honest with you. I really don't think it's that deep.
You guys could have used that to ask such a nice question about your own couple. I don't know why I've been brought into that.
If I was in your DMs in a week, that means clearly something's not working between us two.
So you two want to have a laugh at my expense?
Belle, I don't think it's at your expense, really. That was a comment that was made.
Scott, you can't do something and then when it doesn't work out how you want it to, say it's not that deep.
Well, fair enough. I've listened to everyone and maybe it wasn't the right question to ask, but it's been asked now. The answer is yes, 25%, no, 75%.
Yeah!
I will apologise to you, Belle, here. And no, don't. It wasn't meant to be like that at all.
Scott, you already knew the fucking answer. You've done that to try and embarrass me, mate.
No, I haven't done that to embarrass you. Belle,
I held my fucking hands up.
That comment in the first place was made to embarrass Leanne.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Are you fucking joking?
Yes, it was.
Are you taking the fucking piss?
I'll be in your DMs after a week is to embarrass Leanne. Yes, it is.
You are a fucking joke, mate.
All right, enough now.
That was a dig at you, not Leanne, and I made that very clear.
You wouldn't make the comment in the first place.
You talk your way out of anything, mate. It wasn't at Leanne, it was at you and your shit behaviour.
It's just not it.
Well, this whole thing was a week ago, man. It's just done now. It's boring.
Leanne, how do you feel? No, I don't actually have anything to say. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like this is just not it.
Do you know what anything?
I'm so glad I've seen you for what you are,
Oh, my God.
I'm so glad. Again, you brought that up at my expense to try and embarrass me.
No, I haven't.
Mate. I've got nothing to say to you.
I just said it was meant to be in a fun way, and I apologised. And I apologised. And the first thing you do is raise your voice, because when Belle raises her voice, Belle's right. That's what it's like, isn't it?
Is it, yeah? Taking the piss.
I'll be in your DMs after a week is to embarrass Leanne. Obviously, me and Leanne.
I don't know how Leanne can sit there that silent.
I don't know. I don't have it in me personally, but it must be a skill because I don't. I don't know. What are people saying?
Erin J says Leanne sitting there silently irked me. It was a necessary burn. Leanne was secretly happy at the answer.
She was.
Yeah, she was. She was. I'm not going to argue with that. Order R says Belle acting like she's the one who dumped Scott. She always says things like she ain't the one who got
I know.
Like Belle is doing some revisionist history.
I know she is.
We got 500 people in the chat.
Woo! Welcome, guys, because I'm sure there are loads of you that have never been here before. Thank you so much for finding us. What you need to do now is press subscribe, press the like button as well, and maybe you would like to sign up to our membership. I will drop the link in the chat.
Kimberly Benny says Belle tried to embarrass Leanne and got embarrassed herself. Belle never said that about Lucinda. Yeah, like I feel like
for real, actually. I like it. Yeah.
NL887 says Leanne's embarrassing herself by sitting there silent and continuing to be with Scott's game playing arse.
That's what I'm saying. She's complicit in this now. Like, she's going along with it. And yes, thank you, Saf. Book the like button. Book it now.
Trust in he who knows says I am not allowed to sign up.
Why? What have you done? No, honestly, what have you done to YouTube where they're banning you? All you got to do is just click join, select, and pay. That's how it works.
So after that, we move on to the questions for the other Islanders. Are these up there as well? The first question that comes up is from Zach and Millie, and it is for Scott and Leanne. And Zach kind of gives the background to it and says, obviously Scott has been on a lot of game shows. So we wanted to know, is Scott coming off as a game player? And 47% of the public said yes, and 53% of the public said no.
Which I was really surprised
at. I thought that was going to be a bit higher.
When I was voting on these, it was definitely higher. So somehow it kind of plateaued out. But yeah, that's... I mean, I would take that on there. I'd be like, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm playing this well, kinda-ish. Right.
Fair enough. And then again, Leanne, she's like, Leanne today, the song that was going in her head was Stand By Your Man.
I mean, compared to others, so you see how Belle and Harrison are. Everybody else was pretty much under their man, and these two were very separate. I was like, I don't know.
That's very true. But
Leanne has such a lovely face. I really, really like her face. She's so cute.
So the next question is from Belle and Harrison, and they ask again, is Scott here for genuine reasons? And Belle said that this question was for clarity for Leanne. So Leanne could get clarity. That's so nice of Belle.
I needed her to, she tried as much as Leanne can push back, but I needed her to be like, I don't need you guys looking out for me, thanks. I just needed her to be a little bit more sarky with her.
Yeah.
And she just wasn't.
No.
And it's like, please, Leanne, find that edge to you. I know it's in there.
I'm not sure it is.
It's there.
I'm not sure it is. After that, the next one was...
No, the results were yes.
Oh, no, I said the results.
Did you?
I thought I did. Yes, 59%, no, 41%. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey. Who's next? The next one is Jesse, this was asked by Sean and Luke,
I love this,
playing safe for the final? These results were crazy. Like, this is when Jesse's world began to crumble.
And this is why I needed them, more people to be asking other questions of other couples than it all be. It just felt like bringing Jesse in on the heart rate challenge. It could be messier, but it's not, because it kind of like makes it all plateaued because it's only about one person. Instead of us getting into the nitty gritty on others. But yeah, this was great.
Yeah, and again, Tommy, I think Tommy's face is just like, he's probably pissed from the embarrassment. Like, you know, when you get home, you're getting roasted in your group chat. Like, because
you think that's what it is? Like, he's thinking,
because the whole thing hasn't gone well for you.
So it's like, all right, I know I don't have a connection with her that I'm feeling, but that she felt that I'm the easy option.
Yeah.
So then the public is seeing me as like I'm being mugged off again, type of. Because yes, 83% to no 17.
Crazy.
That's a wild percent. Yeah, I get it. I didn't understand why he seemed to be so in his head, but I get it now. Yeah, he's thinking, I'm a laughing stock, but he's not really, or is he? Is Tommy seen as a laughing stock?
I think the general public, no, but I think your friends will rinse you a little bit, and I think generally most men will look at him and be like, "You are a bit of a chump."
Okay,
that's what I feel.
Okay.
The next question was from Whitney and Yeaman, and again, it's directed at Scott. Do you think Scott's made the right decision choosing Leanne over Belle? And again, this was framed in a way like they were asking for Leanne's sake.
Well, no, she said we're asking for Scott.
Oh no, sorry, yes, this one was for Scott.
This was all for Scott. Yeah. I was literally like, "What? Why are you doing this, Whitney? This to me is why Whitney needs to get Idiot on the Island." This question here, it was just utterly ridiculous. At each stage, you keep on saying, "Nah, he does like Leanne. I know him. He does like Leanne." Why did you throw this question in there then?
But then also, there's the time when she kind of said that he should pick Belle because that was
stick by it then.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you being like, "Oh no," but I do know that he likes Leanne though, and then you ask this question. It's just two-faced.
Yeah.
And again, like Leanne gave a little side eye, but I need her to be a little bit more like.
It's never enough.
That's two-faced.
I mean, literally, she said, "I don't like the word choose." Like, is that all you've got?
That was it.
I'm not
loving the word choose. It's just like, please back yourself for a second.
Right.
But yeah, most definitely, Whitney don't like Leanne. I think we can all certified say Whitney don't like Leanne, because now let's say you put this forward, and us, the public, did say he should have put Belle. How's that going to make Leanne feel?
She don't care.
This is it. She don't like her. So I know there'll be a whole load of Whitney stands out there that will be like, "No, Whitney can't do no wrong." Whitney can do wrong. She's being two-faced. And we can call it out when she's being two-faced. She is being two-faced to Leanne. So if you don't like her and you don't think she is the right person for your brethren, don't stand by her and be like, "Oh no, you guys are so good together." And no.
Just make up your mind, man. Just make up your mind. Who's next? I think Scott. And
I know.
Lucinda.
I also still voted for Whitney and Yamed, but I can still call her out. She's my niece.
Fair enough. The next question was from Scott and Leanne, I believe.
Yes, everybody is saying about her saying at the end of their little tete-a-tete, "You're welcome."
Who said that?
Whitney.
Oh, you know,
being an arse.
Anyway, but also I do believe it's those little things. At some point, eventually, Yeaman's gonna go, you know what? Enough.
Or there's something to this.
Yeah.
When you to be like, this is rubbing me up the wrong way.
Yeah. There's only so much of that shit you're gonna take.
Can we get some of the comments, Sam?
Yeah.
Glasses.
Nina Patel says Whitney is being a good friend to Scott because Leanne wants a man with money.
What? Well, so Scott is a brokey.
Bo says, Nana, does that make you two-faced?
Let's be serious. And I am a Gemini, so yes, we all are.
There you go. Whatever says Whitney has been jealous of Leanne from the start. I think she wants Scott for herself. This is a very popular opinion.
No, I know.
I think I'm still on the fence on it, but this is a very popular opinion. Lady E. Ray says Belle should be just equally pissed at Whitney for her question as she should be at Scott and Leanne.
Ooh. Okay, I feel ya.
I hear that.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Because it's still confirming that you are the lesser. Yeah, I hear it. It's just an unnecessary one.
Fair enough. Plantain Pappy says, if you marry someone that is that messy in situations that aren't hers, you'll be cleaning that mess up in your box apartment after she has served you divorce papers.
ODR says, Nana, put Idiot on the Island.
Oh dear. Jordan Parker says, as an American, I can say the Americans came for the checks. I think as the Brits, we can also agree.
Yeah.
I think we could also agree. All right, who's next? Who's next in this debacle? Scott and Leanne. Go on. Yep, Scott and Leanne. Was it too soon for Sean and Lucinda to make it official? Scott, get over this, man.
I was just like, this was such a waste of a question, other than Scott being on his high horse. And like, I think Scott thought this was going to be like a 90% yes to a 10.
Yeah.
So that he could now go forward and be like, I told you they're playing a game and da-da-da-da. But actually it isn't crazy.
I think in the heat of the moment, he lost his nerve. Hence why he was like, you know, if it goes your way, then I need to be more emotional.
Yeah.
But really, that's what he was trying to do.
Nah, it was shit.
Like, it didn't go that way.
It was a waste, and they could have did something better with that question. These guys kind of fluffed it on this, you know. Scott, I feel, is usually better at this situation, and I think he failed.
Think he's feeling it.
He failed. Like Lucinda is a better game player than he is. Yeah. And she's played this flawlessly. Even in her questions and everything. She's just been so great. But I feel like Scott used to hold that space and he failed on this one.
Yeah. Where's the remote? So the next one, we've got a clip for it. It was Sammy. See, even now I'm laughing when I think of pies now. This is all for Lucinda. It's all because of Lucinda. Right, you want to play the clip first?
Oh my God, I'm literally not having this again. I feel like I'm living in a repeated life.
I asked, was Lucinda pieing Sammy uncalled for? I wanted clarity for myself that I weren't going mad in that situation. I just felt like there was like a bit of force behind that.
We're not going over this again. Well, we clearly are, but like we are going over this again, actually. But
laughing at you again.
I feel like the force of the pie. I can't have a conversation on it. The past is the past, but
I just remember it because it like hurt my feelings a lot.
Yeah, this sounds
like
a you.
Thing for me.
Yeah, this is a you thing.
Yeah,
it's something you need to know for yourself. And that's fine.
Yeah. The answer is yes, 63%, no, 37%.
It wasn't technically uncalled for. 63% yes and whatever.
That's a majority.
No.
That's a majority.
Yeah, obviously majority. If we're going off majority, then yeah. But I think who actually cares?
I do because it hurt my feelings at the time.
Okay, yeah, I get that, but also, Sammy, we kind of moved forward from this.
Yes, it is way back when. I know you and Sammy spoke about it, and you've moved on from it.
But even that conversation ended with you laughing in my face and me walking away. There wasn't any.
Oh my God, I'm literally not having this again. I feel like I'm living in a repeated life. I feel like in here, some people just
clearly know that you do not care. Like you do not care. You hurt my feelings. You didn't care. You laughed in my face.
Of course I care, Sammy. And I was saying sorry to you, but then when you start talking about pressure of pie, I'm just like, Control-Alt-Delete. Like I literally can't talk about pressure of the pie. I'm sorry that the pie came across strong. Like, you know what? I hope those statistics of the pie, that's settling something in your brain, because do you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy that they said that.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's
never, actually, but it's fine. Listen, I felt a type of way about it. I wanted to see if I was going mad. I weren't, and that's it.
Yeah, and hopefully we can all move forward.
Like I said, I was repeating myself now, but it made me lose
this is
it.
repeating the whole thing over again.
It's about the whole experience. So like we're gonna be the ones who's repeating stuff.
I feel like everyone wants to get the last word in.
Who said I'm angry?
Oh my God, I'm literally not having this again. I feel like I'm living in a repeated.
Number one gaslighter.
She's
the number one gaslighter.
She is such an asshole. I don't even know why Sammy would even try. You're not going to get anything out of this girl. Even then, even with the percentage, she still is not going to give you an apology. Like, she isn't going to say, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry I hurt your face. She's not. She finds it funny. But, you know.
Jolene said, I can't stand Lucinda. She's garbage.
She is a raw. she is. I would hate to be in the villa with Lucinda. Yeah. But she's great. She's great TV and she knows this.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely. But, this cat rock says, babe, you are angry. You are still talking about it. Comfy is here, says Lucinda rage bait. Rage bait from Lucinda. Yeah. Like, and they just lap it up every single time. Oh, it's like, by now, you must know, you must see what she's doing. But you react to I will say, I feel like Sammy
she keeps it together.
I feel like Sammy definitely was like, I'm not gonna raise my voice in this because every time I raise my voice, Lucinda jumps on the stop shouting at me.
Yeah, no, you're getting at me. Yeah.
But still, she's got ya. The thing is, Lucinda needs to be careful now because she's in danger of being in the same place that Belle was, where you're just drawing out something for too long.
Well, it's Sammy that keeps on bringing it up. What
but it's the way Lucinda, because Lucinda, you could dead the thing by just being like,
I'm really sorry I hurt you. Yeah,
but it's like you're deliberately trying to toy with her sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I think overall, Lucinda truly doesn't like Sammy. Whatever took place, she don't like her.
Yeah.
So she can't even muster up the thing to truly apologize to her. She is tickled that she managed to slap her basically with a pie.
Yeah.
It tickles her.
And she's done it. Like, I thought, and I wouldn't blame her, but she needed to stand up and dash the drink on her. That's the only way she's gonna feel better about the situation. She's like, you put the pie in my face, I dash drink in your face,
and then we're equal.
But it's like, unless she does that, Lucinda will forever have the upper hand.
I mean, the comments on the clip, look, the two that are up there, it's kind of like Sammy is acting like the pie affected her lifespan, 2,000 likes.
It might
Sammy's only storyline, 1,000. But like, there's still no sympathy for Sammy. So, you know.
Fair enough. Oh no, somebody said pie Sammy again, please.
People in the comments, some people are saying they can't stand Lucinda. Other people are literally like, you know. Yeah. That's Lucinda's thing though. Yeah. Lucinda knows that you need people that like you and you need people that don't.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Nathan says Lucinda's sugar daddy has to be brought up. On Tyreek's stream, I think a couple of nights ago when he had Cash in there.
Yeah.
They spoke about it there where, you know, Ty was he pretty much admitted like, no, she has another man.
There's somebody, he was like, that is probably true. She is very intelligent. Sean is a fool for believing her.
Do you know why I like Valencia? Valencia don't forget shit.
What did she say?
Has Sammy apologized to Grace for lying about the fake text messages?
No, it wasn't Olivia that did that. Was it Sammy?
No, I'm sure it was Sammy. I'm sure it was Sammy.
I thought it was Olivia.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, get the next one up. So the next one was Jesse and Tommy's question. And their question again was to Scott and Leanne. And they were asking, is Scott holding back because he doesn't want to?
No, where would that be? Because that was the last one.
Are you sure? Go click on it. Go right to the end. Bum, 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 bum.
Or is it this?
No,
okay.
Keep going.
This one.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So yeah, is Scott holding back from making Leanne his girlfriend or something like that? Was a full question. Is Scott holding back from making Leanne his girlfriend because he doesn't want to? 43% of the public said yes, he is, and 57% of the public said no, he isn't. So he's still
each time people try to jam Scott up, he won.
Yeah,
not with a crazy, but he won.
A win is overall.
A win. So he can be like, well, the majority see whatever my game plan is, and you know.
And this is where it kind of kicked off again. Is there a video for this one? There must be a video for this one. Again, this is just where Belle is just so annoying. Yeah, this is where Belle is so annoying because like Scott tries to justify his situation in terms of like wanting, and I think this was the only moment where I was like, okay, I understand where he's coming from. Oh, so his thing was like, I want to know and understand what it is like to have Leanne as a girlfriend outside of this artificial construct of the villa and this island. And so he says like, you know, what's she like at answering her phone? I can relate to that because I'm married to Nana. Right, so I'm like, so in that moment, I'm like, nah, I get what he's saying, innit? Like, you want to know, is this a person? You got to bell them like 3 times before they pick up their phone or things like that. And then Belle decides, like, even the way you try to misconstrue the argument, when the words are coming out your mouth, don't you actually like listen to what you're saying? It sounds stupid. She
sounded stupid because she hooked onto one thing when he actually said more things along that as well, like just in day-to-day interacting. I don't know how we would mesh, so I don't want to do it here. I want to do it on the outside. And I think he really explained it quite succinctly than he had been doing when he was spiraling over Sean and Lucinda. But Belle hooking in again, you're not shouting, but you're still being that irritant as to why people were saying stay out of your business. And that's the thing. And I'm glad Sammy listened. And was staying out of defending Belle, but Whitney was still there, still piping in with stuff. And it's like, did your sister not tell you to mind your own?
She didn't listen. She didn't listen. She didn't listen. She didn't listen.
Leanne says Belle is not good at making an argument. She isn't.
She's not.
She isn't.
She's really
but
not.
She thinks she is.
She thinks she's the Don. She actually thinks she's the Don. It's actually very annoying. But what was very annoying was Lucinda piping up. And she had one line where I was like, I am done with this woman. When she said, what is a fictional dictionary of the world?
Oh, that was for a thing. Just like the world is in a fictional dictionary of truth.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like, what was the thought that you were even trying to express? Because I'm confused.
Was it not that the public isn't always right?
And so you got fictional dictionary from that.
I feel like that was if anybody knows
what is a fictional dictionary.
I feel like it was that the sentiment of the public don't know everything that is happening in the world.
I think you're caping for her.
I
think you're caping for her.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
JL says Belle always does this. When Sean said so, Belle hooked onto that. And then hooked onto Lucinda saying Leanne's name wrong. Yeah. Great spot. This cat rock says Belle fixates on one line in the argument and can never let it go. Comfy is here, not fictional. Like I don't understand. Like you're gonna need to break that one down to me. Christine says, is she on the spectrum? I think that's an honest question. You know,
Lucinda.
Yeah,
she's got to tell us. I don't know.
Yeah. What else we got? This cat rock says, I am convinced. Look, another one. I am convinced Lucinda is open on the spectrum. Rez English says Belle behaves like someone with special needs. I know what I'm talking about as a special needs teacher. Wow. I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know.
Yeah. Judah Belle is just flapping gums as per usual. And there comes Prickney always running behind. Prickney, you know.
Prickney is crazy.
That's
Prickney.
That's a take, no debate. That's heavyweight. Chat went crazy, wide awake. Say it with chest, for Evan's sake.
Prickney,
oh, shit.
Always running beyond picking up the pieces. When will Prickney realize that Fiat 500 won't let her ride along?
Mate,
that was a tough one,
mate. Prickney is wild.
Jordan says, my therapist says we are all on a spectrum, just varying degrees. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I hear that.
So then Maya comes into the building, and I'm gonna need the producers to
hang on. We still got this one.
Yeah, I think that comes after when she comes in. No.
Maybe. You're right.
So Maya comes into the building, and I'm going to need the producers to work out a different way of Islanders to react to, number one, when Maya comes into the building, and number two, when they get a text, because this acting like
no, the text thing is just jarring.
Like
Maya, I can understand a little bit more because you know somebody is going to be
fair enough, yeah.
In effect.
Yeah.
I don't think she's come in there and hasn't taken somebody with her. So, but the text, come on, guys, it's not a surprise. Got a text. Oh my God. Come on, let's not
pretend we don't know
let's
what's going
get some
on
other facial expressions.
How many years has Love Island been going?
I'm on 12.
Yeah, come on, guys. It's enough now. It's enough. So Maya comes in, asks everybody how they've been, how their night's been. And then play the this team. Play the this team.
Let's see if it's close up.
I didn't realise we'd have the high.
Yeah, I did it right. Okay.
It's percentage out of everyone, to be honest, but
I think that's a private chat, Tommy.
Yeah,
it's not a public.
Tommy,
public ain't a fan of me and Jessie.
Oh, Tommy, no, we're fans of you guys.
Oh, thanks for it.
Yeah.
No, just not nice to see, is it?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think that is?
Helena said maybe I could have been an easy option, so maybe the public agreed with Helena.
83.
Why is Helena again being thrown under the bus? Like, he didn't come to Helena.
Do you know what? For real,
and share and say
he's actually a little pumplet.
This is what Jessie told me, and I feel like maybe what she was saying was I was selected as an easy option.
Yeah.
Then Helena was like, "Yeah, I see what you're saying. I could see how that could be the." How was it, Helena? That Helena has said it, but you said it first.
Sorry, this cat rocks. Why is Whitney in the middle like Wednesday?
Oh, that's a take, no debate. That's heavyweight. Chat went crazy, wide awake. Say it with chest, for Evan's sake.
That was brilliant.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Yeah. But yeah, continue.
3% thought that Jessie was playing it safe to get to the final. Do you agree with that at all?
I don't really know, to be honest.
I don't think you'd be with her if you thought that she was just playing you to get to the final, bro.
Yeah.
So.
And Jessie, how does that make you feel?
I'm going to cry.
Jessie, we know you're genuine.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We know you're a nice girl. That's all that matters. Are you okay?
All the time.
It's obviously not nice to hear.
I didn't realise Tommy believed it.
I never said I believe it, but
I think you're just a bit shocked.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I didn't realise we'd have the highest percentage out of everyone, to be honest, but
I think that's a private chat, Tommy.
Yeah,
it's not a public.
No, I agree, I know, and that's why I haven't stayed silent all night and not said anything, but Maya's asking me a question. I'm
Obviously, Jessie's getting upset. I feel like talk to her privately.
No, it's fine. I didn't.
That's not it.
Yeah, I think it was a shock answer.
But you've got to remember, whatever the public says, it doesn't mean it's true. The public aren't a fictional dictionary of the world.
No, I don't mind the public. I didn't realise that. I thought obviously connection was strong that Tommy wouldn't believe that.
I didn't realise we'd have the highest percentage out of everyone, to be honest, but
I think that's a private chat, Tommy.
Yeah,
it's not a pub.
Oh, Millhouse.
The public isn't a fictional dictionary of the world.
Did we have any suggestions? Is it what I was saying?
We have no suggestions because it means nothing. It's just some words strung together. Yes. But anyway, so after that, Maya then reads out the question, one of the questions that the public has been asking. Refresh it. I can't believe they don't have that one.
You think that maybe there?
Yeah. I'm just like, this is probably, there we go, there it is. Yeah, this is probably one of the best cliffhangers that they've had.
You wanted to know? Now they've got questions for you.
No way.
Each couple will be asked a question which has been chosen just for you. And they need answers now.
Well, this is fun.
You ready?
Get on.
This is tea, though.
The first question is for Sammy and Kieran. Do you have any idea what the public might want to know?
No idea.
It says,
Will Sammy tell the truth about what Sophie said about Belle on the video call? Well, you asked the public what you wanted to know. Now they've put the questions.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It was the best.
No way.
It was the best. Because for one, I really was thinking when she said Sammy and Kieran, I was like, this is going to be shit. The public are going to have some dumb question. Like, are you going to move to Wales or something? I just really thought it was going to be a stupid question. But that, because I just need to see Belle's face.
Erin said, whoever added this question is the MBV. Listen,
yeah,
whoever that was, or whoever, it might be multiple people.
Yeah, it would have had to have been a few. But round of applause for actually giving a dastardly moment.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, because is Sammy gonna try and still sugarcoat it? Do we think she's gonna deliver it like how Sophie told her? Is she gonna say Sophie said that you is she gonna go for it that what you did was way worse than Lucinda, and I should stay out of the beef that you guys had?
Yeah.
Is she gonna say it like that, or is she gonna say Sophie basically was like, she felt like, is she gonna really leave a little bit to be for Maya to have to say the whole thing?
This is what I'm saying. Like, if Sammy has half a brain, she will relay that whole thing properly, because you know that either Maya will have it verbatim, or they will play the clip. So just say everything. Just come clean. Get a reduced sentence. Like, just no.
Or I guess also the question is asking, like, is she gonna say it? Is she gonna start off with the reason why I didn't say and trip over her? Like, it's just
the only thing she can say to make herself not as I mean, you look shit anyway. But I think the only thing she can say is, I didn't say it. Belle is my friend. I didn't want to hurt Belle's feelings and make a shit situation even worse for her.
And then she has to go in and say it.
Yeah.
If I was Belle, though, I would want you to have told me, because then I may have moved different after the fact.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, in how I'm dealing with Leanne and how I've been dealing with Scott. Like, it may have really affected. Okay, so maybe I need to pull Leanne for a chat and have a proper convo with her to tie that all up.
I would love Belle and Sammy to have an argument. That would be great.
Yeah,
that would be EastEnders goal.
She is gonna waffle. I feel like Sammy is gonna waffle.
Yeah.
But if I was Belle, depending on how Belle plays this, obviously Sammy is her bestie in there. You're gonna be like, I understand.
Yeah. Waving Cat Design says, they should ask Lucinda, is it true that you have a sugar daddy outside of the villa? If they really do like Love Island season 1 stuff, oh my god, I'd love it. Ask her. Even if they don't say the sugar, but do you have a boyfriend on the outside? Yeah. Do you, or did you have a boyfriend
before you came
into the villa?
Fair questions.
That is what the people want to know.
Exactly.
That is what the people want to know.
And then if they even do a fusion of my question asking Whitney about, do you fancy Scott, or why Whitney, why did you tell Scott to pick Belle over Leanne? Oh, I would love that. I would love it. I'd love. Please, actually, ask Whitney that, so that Whitney will have to explain this in front of Leanne, who has no idea that she has said this.
Guys, please put your names in the chat. Who will receive the coveted title of idiot?
You put on that my friends would be a lawsuit.
Yeah, basically, if Lucinda, that question about Lucinda and her boyfriend, I don't think it would be.
Nah, I don't think so. I just want to see how she answers.
I think if the question is asked in a generic way, like,
and it's from the public anyway.
So
let's see if she stutters or if she can't help herself from laughing. There'll be clues, signs.
Erin said, you lot want the island to combust in the final. Absolutely.
Because usually, the last week is pants.
Yeah, full carnage. But yes, names in the chat. who is today's idiot of the island. I'm inclined to chuck Lucinda in there. I'm inclined to chuck Scott in there. I'm inclined to chuck Belle in there as well.
We've got quite a few for Belle. We have Whitney's are coming through.
Whitney.
Whitney, I think, is leading so far.
Jesse.
Okay.
Scott and Leanne. Belle, Whitney.
Okay, I think so. Raw, somebody came with Harrison. What did Harrison do?
Oh, Harrison. Yeah.
I think we are getting equal with Stormzy. I think it's coming up equal with Whitney and Belle. Whitney and Belle. A few Jessies, but Whitney or Belle is really coming through.
I don't know, you know.
Whitney. Oh, now a whole load for Whitney. Gotta be Lucinda rage baiting again.
Yeah. Didn't we give Whitney yesterday? Or am I making that up? Who did we give yesterday?
Guys, who did we give yesterday? I don't know. They all run into what? No, weren't it? No, you did Scott.
Yeah, I did.
You did Scott.
I did.
All of them.
Yes.
I feel like Whitney or Belle from the chat is running things. So who are you gonna go with?
Oh my gosh.
Idiot of the island, thinking with no guidance. Crash out, bad timing, now the group chat's in alignment.
We need drum roll. We need drum roll, please.
Whitney, please, I'm going to need you to remember what we had to do when we were in school. If you want to speak, raise your hand. Because you are doing too much yappa. Every time somebody is speaking, when they say one, you say two. We don't want to hear it. Let the other people speak. You've always got to put your mouth on situations that don't concern you. When Curtis said it earlier on, I said, no, this Curtis is out of line. I said, he's out of line. But now, I understand. You are talking too much. Just reduce it. There you go. Yes.
Idiot of the island, thinking with no guidance. Crash out, bad timing, now the group chat's in alignment.
Yeah, we have rounds of applause, flowers. Basically.
Yeah.
You know, Whitney had to get it.
Oh dear, Jordan says we are not in alignment. I tried. Zeke said Whitney for sure. She has no swag. Charge it. Red says Whitney needs to listen to her sister to mind a bit. Listen, I don't even understand.
That's all she needs to do. She's like, mind
like, if I'm going on there,
pays you.
And then my sibling comes on and tells me those words, I'm taking heed.
I think she can't help herself though.
Yeah.
But there was too many points where all Whitney needed to do, either you do little but we didn't need sermons from her.
Ashley Davis says, just because she has an opinion, is that bad?
Sometimes you don't need to share.
Yeah.
You know, not all the time.
And the thing is, you've gone on to say that we want good TV. Whitney has given us good TV, but she's also done too much.
Yes.
So it's just like dial it back a little bit. Like, just, it's all right sometimes for you not to say anything, innit? Just let the thing play out.
Especially when it comes to being up Belle's batty.
Yeah.
I just need her to fall all the way back and leave Belle to say whatever she wants to say. We don't need Whitney to be the perpetual, like just always there as a backup dancer. Her and Sammy, either one of them or both of them dancing behind Belle. It's enough.
Waving Cat Design says, did you see the video I sent you on WhatsApp, Nano?
No, let me see.
What is this? What is this?
God video.
And Marathi says, Whitney even fights with self-control. She really does. Saf says, Whitney charge it Adebayo, like, for real. Like,
so this is, TikTok.
What we got? Is that Carrington?
It would be on. It may actually be on Love Island. Let's see.
Just play the audio.
What, the audio? Okay.
Scott, knock it off with Leanne.
Yeah, I think Scott is being very unsexy right now. I want to tell him that. Like, to a woman, she doesn't want to hear I want to think about this logistically. She wants to hear, I want to be your man, you know? And we've all told him that in small chit chats here and there, but he just needs to stop worrying so much about the future. You got to take it day by day. Like, that's the one mistake I made my first season. I was like, oh, I don't know if we can have, you know, you want 3 kids? Oh, I want 4. It's not going to work. Like, stop worrying about the future and focus on right now. If you like her and she wants to be your girl and you want to be her guy, then just do it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it works, then that's great. But don't think so logistically about it. Like, it's just be romantic, you know? I just want to yell that at him right now. But I think he'll figure it out hopefully soon.
Why won't Scott knock it off with Leanne?
Carrington, do we believe Carrington? No, that's his boy. Let's see what people are saying in the chat.
Nana, well, this cat rock says, Nana, I also sent you a Twitter message showing you who follows Belle's dad. Very telling. Just tell us who is following Belle's dad. I bet it's going to be some reform people or something like that. Curly Ann says, is Scott on the spectrum? What is it with you people on the spectrum? Like everybody on the spectrum.
Looking at who follows Belle's dad, fucking immigrants. Look, there's a thing. It says fucking immigrants.
I mean, you can't help who follows you.
Is he following them or are they following him? Yeah, who he follows. But what's the page like?
Oh, it's like one of them meme pages.
Could be.
Jackie's Doocy says, how is the most intelligent person on the island the idiot? Let the grand prize go to the idiot, and the idiot is Scott for me.
He too could get it.
Is Whitney the most intelligent person on the island?
I wouldn't say she is.
No.
I wouldn't say she is.
I'm going to have to disagree respectfully. I'm going to have to disagree with that. Saf says, does Tamer know he's not white? Yeah, but I think he feels he's white adjacent, so it's okay. I don't know. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one, says a lady Uradye. I think correct. No. She says, let's be honest, Scott started all this with Belle. He awoke Hurricane Belle by whispering that BS in her ear and flirting with her, even though she went full force with it. Now he wants her silent. No, I think there's truth in that, yeah, but also Belle doesn't like being told no.
Belle went for it as well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. I hadn't seen it, and then it was this cat rocks. Somebody else was like, no, Belle is coming on to Scott. And then you started to see her hand lingering every time. And then there was that one where he has his hand on Leanne's thigh, and then Belle has her arms around it. And it was just like, no, Belle's doing too much.
You know, when I was like, yo, this is a problem. When they were having that beef around the fire pit, and then Belle got up.
Yeah, from wherever she was.
Imagine Leanne is sitting next to her man, and then you take your whole hand and put it on his chin, and you're like, look at me, leave it. That's it. No.
It was too much. It was too much. Yes, and Belle did kiss him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, come on now. Let's not throw it all on Scott. I feel like Scott caught the vibes that if Leanne bins me, or I can make her jealous with Belle. That's all that happened.
Erin says the public is scared of Tamar because the votes to keep Belle in over Helena is mad. I really enjoyed Hell's Belle this season. Do you know what? Shout out to Helena. But I think you're really right. I think people are like, "Fuck, it's Tamar." You know,
it's annoying. I mean, I don't even know if the public votes even mean anything. They're just keeping her in. Yeah. But Belle can go now. Like,
I beg. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, we must be losing people like every day for the rest of the week. Like, we have to.
Surely.
Yeah. And I hope, even if 2 couples go tomorrow, that would be great. And just as long as Belle was included in that, please.
Who do we think is out next, though? Because Maya is in there. Surely she is taking somebody with her.
She has to
do like a little interview with. I really am hoping it is Belle and Harrison. Actually feel like it could be them. Or somebody in the comments suggested that maybe the favorite couple is going to pick. And I would love it if that happens. And Lucinda and Sean say bye to Sammy and Kieran. I would love that.
I think that even though you would think that Lucinda and Sean would pick Sammy and Kieran, I think they'd actually pick Scott and Leanne.
Really?
Yeah. I think this is this is a great opportunity for Sean to be like, come out, I've won.
See, they both equally have beef.
Yeah. Yeah. And then because what it is as well is that Sean can justify it by the fact that the way that everybody had questions for them about whether Sean was committed to this thing. Scott was committed to this thing. And then you can then further be like, and the public is split on them as well. So that's his justification. Yeah.
I mean, that would be interesting.
Ooh.
I know.
Valencia says the dumped Islanders are voting next as well.
Don't they usually do for the fifth person to come out? It's usually that bit, like you're that close to the final. Usually when, you know, they have the slow walking and everybody comes in.
Trust in me, he knows, says, but why? Sean would be wicked for that. Yeah.
The same as Lucinda would be wicked for sending Sammy and Bing.
And he doesn't care about Scott.
Like, okay, for connection wise, obviously Tommy and Jesse should go, but I feel like he isn't going to do that to Tommy if they get the chance. If they are the ones with the decisions, I don't think they would get rid of Tommy. But boy.
Yeah, I mean, that would also be dastardly to get rid of Tommy. I would actually love that.
That would be so out of order.
Sean just being like, nothing against you, Tommy. It's just that, you know, you as well, you said that you're not sure about Jesse. So, and I just think you're such a good bloke that you deserve better. So I think I just want to free you from the island so you can go and find the person that you really need. What I want for you, Tommy, is I want you to find love the way that I found love with Lucinda. That
would be so cold if he did that. Yeah. What are people saying?
Double S16 says Lucinda winning would make Belle and Sammy melt. They would, like witches, they would like they would hate that. They would hate that. Kinda's Corner says Lucinda would kick out Leanne but try to blame it on Scott. Yeah, easily. Because also
Lucinda and Leanne's their brethren.
Oh yeah, for real.
Leanne's their brethren.
Oh, that don't mean shit.
It could be a really interesting combo.
Lucinda has a man outside of this island. Leanne ain't her brethren.
Would send away Sammy. That would be Sean ain't gonna win this argument. Sean would be well within his rights to send Scott
Sean
home.
Will do whatever Lucinda tells him to
because Scott broke him.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna win that fight. And I don't think Lucinda is gonna send away Leanne. I don't think she would do it. I think she would get rid of Sammy in a heartbeat, or even Belle. I think either of those two, she would be like, bye. And it wouldn't faze her. But Leanne, I think if she got rid of Scott and Leanne, where Leanne has been like her bestie, she ain't winning this. Because it's just it's too sly. Yeah. But if she gets rid of Sammy, people will find it funny.
Yeah, because they don't care about Sammy. Yeah.
Belle as well. People would find it funny. She can't do that one.
Well, we will find out.
She could even send home Whitney and people wouldn't care.
I'd care.
Yeah, but I feel like the majority
you're
of
right
the public.
though. You're right though. But we will find out tomorrow night, people. We will find out tomorrow night.
Let's see how this game's gonna go. Or maybe it's gonna be on the percentages and Tommy and Jesse are going.
But I'm assuming tomorrow when they come back, Maya will also have questions like that for everybody or for each couple.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a good episode tomorrow. I think it's going to be a good episode tomorrow. Or at least it's going to be a good first 20 minutes. And then it will revert back to dead conversations. So
when Maraja said, I need Belle to drink holy water.
Yeah.
All the R's said Nana wasting her votes on Whitney every time. Has me heated. I can't help it. I alternate. Like when we got to vote again, I will vote for Leanne if she's still there.
No, but you voted for Whitney last, so you've got to vote for Leanne.
Yeah. And then before that, I voted for Leanne the time before. You know, I'm going between.
ZK says black on black crime. Can't escape it, man. We can't escape it. Cool. All right, guys. We are out. Kellyanne, no to Team Prickney. That I can't do that name is so much.
That is one of the best.
Eugenia says Lucinda is so sly she would eliminate her competition. I do believe that. But we'll see.
I mean, if
anything's possible with this chick.
If she wanted to be true, no, she won't do Millie either.
No.
But if she wanted to remove any type of competition, get rid of Millie.
Removing Millie would be the dumbest thing she could ever do. That is how she would secure not winning the thing. But yeah, anybody else is fair game. Nobody's happy. Why are you voting Whitney? She is sly.
She's not sly all the time. She's just two-faced.
All right, guys, we will see you back here tomorrow night. Nana will be back tomorrow afternoon-ish.
Afternoon with First Look. So as soon as the press release comes out, I will deliver that to you. You guys know what you need to do as well. I will put the link in the chat quickly. You can sign up and be a member. Remember, we are going to be doing a watch along for the final as well. So be in there. Let me find it. What other notes do we need to tell people?
All the R's said, I've given you lot gold, Prickney, and Beggar Bell. Lol, I need a medal.
All right, go on. Let's give it another play.
Oh, that's a take. No debate. That's heavyweight. Chat went crazy, wide awake. Say it with chest, for Evan's sake.
You know what? You're going to get two.
Oh, that's a take. No debate. That's heavyweight. Chat went crazy, wide awake. Say it with chest, for Evan's sake.
There you go. Big up all the R's in the building. KW. I'm late. Hey, everyone. All right. Let's start again from the top, guys. Let's start again from the top. So,
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, guys. KW, catch us on the replay. Catch us back tomorrow.
Yes.
And yeah, big up all the new members as well.
Thank you.
Take care. Good night. Bye.
Bye.